We have a really good football team, both sides. Seen a lot of positive from both sides of the ball, especially on defense. A lot of young guys are coming up, flying around, understanding what to do. You see a lot of guys make that transition from spring to fall camp, feel more comfortable, more fluently. So we're just doing a good job working and getting better.
So the offense takes the first drive, and they score. What's the mentality of the defense after that?
Just got to bounce back. Just immediately flushed it, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. So we can't, that's not the whole game. So, once it happened, talk about it. We're good. On to the next, you know what I'm saying? So we got a next play up mentality, so just got to keep going.
What have you learned about your defense so far in camp?
We're going to be really good, you know what I'm saying? We're more together than we was ever been, you know what I'm saying? We communicate a lot more. I just say we playing a lot harder. I'm super excited to see what we do on the field. Excited for the season.
Peter Woods was telling us he wanted to get down to like the 290s for the season. He weighed at 319, but everybody's saying he still can move pretty well at that size. What have you seen from him on the edge at that size?
Man, he's a freak, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where he play at. He gonna get it done. He moves super well. You couldn't tell that he's 319 or whatever the weight they said. You know what I'm saying? He had that natural ability to move and change the direction very quickly. So once he gets down to that weight, it's gonna be scary for a lot of people.
So he's still trying to.
Yeah, he's almost there.
It's a little different look along the defensive line this year with no Root, no 13 in there, no Xavier. Where do you feel like your strength will be with a lot of guys that have kind of waited their time?
Really everywhere. We didn't, even though we lost those great guys, we didn't miss a beat. We still got Peyton, we still got Cuddy, we still got Trey, we still got Peter that can play both. We got guys like Cade Klubnik, AJ Hoffer is doing good, Jaheim Lawson who's making very good strides. We got young guys like Mayo, Champ, you know what I'm saying, who are progressively coming on too. We're not gonna miss a beat this year. Just because those guys left, they left a good foundation for us and what we got to do to keep going and hold up the high standard from Coach Easton and Coach Rome. So we're going to be really good this year.
What are your initial impressions of Darien Mayo, aside from how tall he is?
Man, he's a ball player. He's still obviously learning to play, but he just got here. He's learning. He's making huge strides. But man, he can make plays. From what I've seen in scrimmage, man, he made like 3 tackles in a row or something like that, and he's such a freak athlete. I love to see what he's going to do, and I'm helping him as much as I can.
Any freshman standing out to you?
Sammy Brown is doing really good. Ashton Hampton is eye-opening for me. He came in the summertime. He's opening my eyes and a lot of everybody else's eyes. He's doing very good. There's so many, obviously. TJ Moore, Brian Wesco on the other side of the ball, doing really good. Really that class in general, Ricardo, they all doing really good. So.
I think Coach Rome was saying that you are in really good shape now, but like in the spring you wasn't quite happy with where you were. Like what happened like back in the spring? What did you do to kind of recover?
So I had knee surgery. I'm fully healthy from that. My weight got up super high. I think at one point I was probably like 280 maybe on the heavier end, and my biggest thing with me and him, he challenged me to really lock in on my body weight and stuff like that, body fat percentage. And I took that super serious. I'm down 25 pounds since March. And I don't know my body fat percentage yet. We ain't did that, but I've been working real hard, make sure I'm on top of my diet and things like that. So I feel much better. I'm playing much faster. So I'm reaping the benefits of that right now.
I know you were talking about you really like to cook and food and stuff. So was it that got you to 280 or?
I mean, just eating anything. I still cook, you know what I'm saying? I just watch what I eat portion-wise and stuff like that, make sure everything's right. Our nutritionist, Megan, she does a good job with me. Every meal, I'm sending a picture of her, of my ingredients and stuff like that, just to make sure that I'm putting in the right stuff in my body and stuff like that. So I'm just really trying to stay on top of that.
Going back to those freshmen, Ashton has an opportunity now. Jaden's kind of been on the bench a little bit, and Sheldon got hurt Saturday. What have you seen out of Ashton? What makes him kind of catch your eye?
I see a high energy type of guy. Like, he comes in the locker room as early as possible, and he got a smile on his face. He hyping everybody up, telling let's go, we're about to win today, yada yada. And then when he gets on the field, he's making plays. I really love that high energy, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you may not have the highest energy, and you see him, hey, he pumped up, he pumping everybody up, and it's like, man, that's effective. So it's like, it makes the whole defense better, make our morale go even more up. So I'm really proud of what he's doing this fall camp. And he's making a lot of plays. So.
What about Champ?
Champ is making very good strides. Champ came in, he knows what to do technique-wise. Obviously, he's still young, getting to know the playbook, filling out the college world, but he's doing a lot of good things. And I can't wait to see him play as well.
We know how athletic Sammy is. What has he shown you?
He's definitely smart. Obviously, playing Mike linebacker is probably one of the hardest positions on defense. Having to understand what everybody's doing. Night and day difference, like I said, from spring into fall camp. You know what I'm saying? He's understanding the playbook much more, playing faster, reacting to things a lot better. So I'm just super proud of his progression. I'm excited to see him to play as well.
Obviously, having Georgia like 2.5 weeks away, I mean, like having an opponent like that first week of the season, does that really bring a sense of urgency and camp and practice?
You know, we're gonna play to the best of our ability, no matter who we play first. I feel like we're gonna get better every day for us. Obviously, we play Georgia first. That's a big game. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take it day by day to make sure that we're the best team for us. And then when it comes down to it, we're gonna plan for Georgia.
Is there anything you've seen in camp or in practice that gives you faith that you guys can get back to that playoff level, like in terms of either just the way you're approaching things or just the talent on either side?
As a whole, everybody. Coach Swinney says if you want to do something that's never been done before, you got to do things that you've never done. And I feel like I've seen that from everybody, even since we ended last season. A lot of people have changed the way they spend time doing treatment or getting their body right, stretching, whether that's conditioning body, whatever they got to do to get better. I feel like the team is much more locked in, and we're much more together, spending a lot of time with offense, with defense and stuff like that, just to build that bond. So when we do hype each other up and compete, we all know it's not just, you know, I'm getting on you because I don't like you, and it's getting on you because we love each other. I feel like the team is much stronger together, so we'll see a lot of good things this year.
I know it's on the other side of the ball, but I think you've heard a lot about Cade just in terms of his leadership and how vocal he is now and the maturation there. I guess, like, how much do you see that on the other side?
I see it a lot. It spoke out to me, especially during the summer when we had a lot of summer workouts. He voiced up a lot of times, and we was behind him. The defense was fully behind him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to need to get to that next level. Is Cade, you know what I'm saying, being more vocal and leading us, and he's doing a great job of that. He's having a great camp so far, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just super proud of him and the strides he's made since last season. I'm excited to see him go swing it.
They say voiced up, so I guess what would the situation have been? Just people not like showing up on time, not going hard enough? Like, what would it be that he was trying to get out of guys?
Just the best out of everybody. Nothing bad, you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to be the best leader he can. You know what I'm saying? Hold everybody accountable, and everybody gonna hold him accountable. Just an accountability thing within the team. Just leading by example as well. So he's doing a great job.